Dominic in Dorset. Good morning, Dominic. What do you think?
Well, I agree with what Michael said, to be fair. Trump should get in there. I mean, they're after us, so we should get them. But Trump seems to be the person that actually is saying something about it.
Is there any sort of approach of Donald Trump's that gives you slight reservation? Do you think he goes sort of over the top sometimes, or?
Not necessarily. I haven't really been following Trump's scene much, but Trump himself, what he's actually doing in America is he's actually getting these issues into mainstream politics, which is what we need.
Well, he's certainly not frightened about talking about things, is he? I mean, but when he says things like all Muslim immigration should cease, I mean, is that likely, Dominic, to make the Muslim community in America, and albeit it's not very big, but it's about 3 million people, is Trump saying that more likely to make those 3 million integrate with American society, or is it more likely to make them feel actually marginalised and more likely themselves to move towards extremism?
Yeah, that could possibly do so. I mean, if then the imams who are actually preaching, radical views then turn around and say, yeah, this is what the Americans think of us because of the amount of support that Trump's getting, then, I can understand where you're coming from there.
Yeah. No, it's not easy, but one thing for certain, Trump does tell it as he sees it. And as I said, I'm going to be out there this week. I'm flying out on Tuesday. I'm there for 4 days, and I should be in the hall and listening to his speech and that of his vice president, the governor of Indiana, who, by the looks of the TV footage yesterday, Mr. Trump himself barely knew, which has struck me as being really rather odd. But I'm not going there to back Trump. I'm going there really as an observer. And even if I did want to back Trump, having seen Obama come to this country and tell us what to do in the referendum, and for that to blow up in his face and actually to boost the Brexit cause, the last thing I'm going to do is back anybody. But I do think, I actually myself now think, that Hillary Clinton is so mired in an endless series of scandals, whether it's donations to the Clinton Foundation, whether it's emails that were being done in private and not necessarily open to the services in America, whether it's that sense of entitlement that she seems to have, as if it's her divine right to become the US president. I have to say one thing, I wouldn't vote for Hillary even if you paid me a very great deal of money.
You didn't frankly have the balls to put country before party.